Hello and welcome back to another video. We're sitting in our area that we built in the last episode, but looky, we got some friends now. The theme park is starting to look a little bit more alive. So I spent probably a good hour working on this. Takes a surprising amount of time. And so yeah, we added this cool little we'll call him a mascot, I guess, for the theme park. Little dragon guy blowing out a bunch of fire. He even has like a chest plate and the wings, and we did that just by dropping a second armor stand in the exact same spot in the same position that had wings on. So he can wear the chest plate and the wings at the same time. I think that's pretty cool. I really like it. I think it looks cool. And then of course he has an audience as he does his performances, so we got a couple of people over here pointing at it as they walk by. A little family with their my attempt at making a kid. I think it gets the point across. It is weird that he's like the same size, but very cool. And a couple couples. So yeah, pretty nice. And then, unfortunately this area is still extremely dangerous, so let's take a quick nap. A fresh morning on the theme park, and we can come over here. So I've created some theme park outfits for our employees, our park employees. Very simple, some black leather and a cool red vest that they'll wear. And so we're gonna start putting park employees all over the place. We got this guy decked out in the same outfit. These two people over here buying some flowers. Park employee that's just standing here awkwardly because I decided I need to make a control booth for the ride. Yeah, we're gonna have to add that at some point. And a couple people riding on the rides. Yeah, nice. I really like this guy. I think it worked out perfect with this one. He's just kind of lounged back. You can imagine him being an old guy. We should have put like a skeleton head on there. And then we got some rapscallion up here standing on the ride when he's supposed to be sitting. But I think it adds quite a bit having those people, you know, sitting around. I really like it. Adds to a lot. So, as I was saying, I was on a Discord call, so some awkward sounds came in through Montezuma right there. Yeah, I think it adds a lot having stuff here. I like it a lot. But we're gonna keep this wave of working on the theme park going. We're really starting to see a lot of growth around here. I need to do like a live stream where I build this building. That's probably what will happen. I just haven't had the motivation to actually live stream. But yeah, we've got that whole area done. The castle's looking, you know, it's not done, but it's getting there. And today we work on this. Yeah, if you can guess what this is, well, you probably can because you've already seen the thumbnail and title. But we're going to be making a lighthouse. So this area right here is supposed to be kind of like the, I don't know, like a jungly boardwalk kind of thing, leading into a jungly cave. And we're going to kind of bridge the transition from theme park attractions to this jungly thing by adding a lighthouse. And we're going to be adding a specific type of lighthouse. I'm going to put a photo up on the screen right now. As you can see, this is a Lego lighthouse. I actually own this lighthouse. And here, let's cut back. I want to build that lighthouse here. It's a Lego build that I really like, and so I figured this would be a fun opportunity to make a Lego into Minecraft build. So as you can see, in that picture there was the main lighthouse, which is this circle portion, and then there was a little house that came off the front of it, and we're going to put the house right here where the square is. So I think this is going to be pretty fun. Just like always, I'm going to have to collect all the materials for it and get going on it. And yeah, so with that being said, I say let's get to work because I really want to see this thing pop up. I think it's going to add quite a bit to the view of the theme park. So we're going to have just, you know, tall lighthouse, the tall castle, this stuff, and then, you know, further in the distance, other theme park things. It's starting to shape up a lot. I really like it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it just as much as I am. Alrighty, so we've got some materials. I didn't really think too much about the materials. I'm kind of just looking at the Lego set next to me and grabbing some colors here and there that I like. I did decide I'm going to change up like the style a little bit because Legos tend to be pretty generic in their colors. I figured I can try and expand on the color palette a bit, so maybe make like the top red or something like that. We'll see. But I think our first step that we should do is place down our workstation here. We should also grab a ender chest in the bed, the standard setup right here. And obviously we can always go back to the base if we need anything. I think we're going to just start working right away with the... we'll grab all of these. Oh, I don't need those. Yeah, perfect. So let's just start by replacing all this stone with mud. Okay, so the door for the house is going to go right here, so we can take that out, I guess. But then we added in some floor, and I think what I'm going to do, because the house and the lighthouse like connect, so we're going to wait until the whole house is built. We're going to build this wall for the lighthouse, and then we'll tear it down and add like a nice archway in this inside of it. I want this lighthouse to actually be accessible, so you can actually go all the way up the whole thing. I think that'll be really cool. So yeah, let's start working on, I think, the house though. And in order to do that, I'm just going to use calcite. We're going to use calcite for the house and the lighthouse itself. Oh wait, let's grab some of these bad boys. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's try 3 for now. And we'll use those as like the borders, the corner borders. And then we'll do the calcite as everything else. So now that we have those walls up, we can start to kind of get an idea of how this is going to look. Obviously, we got to do a lot of detailing. And already we're running into some issues with making a diagonal build. Diagonal builds are, in my opinion, some of the hardest builds to do. So we're going to fly on over here and take some inspiration. We have a diagonal build right here that's perfectly, you know, 1, 1, 1, 1 block. So we can take some inspiration from this, specifically the roof. How did we do the roof? What are we kind of working with here? And it does look like we still had a center piece, whereas over here, we won't have a centerpiece because we only have 4 wide. So we may have to either push the house inwards 1 or pull it out 1. Let's have it go back 1 more. So we can break out these walls right here. And this guy. And we'll put it in right here. And we'll just push these back to right here, like so. Now that we've gotten some idea of like how to make this work from our other house over there, we can kind of get working on the roof, which is probably the most important part to making this build come together. Okay, so we did the roof sides. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna continue to just copy that thing over there. And all I did was go boom, 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 boom. Sure, why not? And we'll go like this. Yeah, we just kept curving it up. Same on this side, even though this side's probably going to be seriously cut off once we start building the light house portion. Then we added some andesite slabs, and I think it tops it off fairly nicely. It looks really simple, but also kind of bad right now. It all blends together. Yeah, it just blends weird. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to find our jungle. I'm going to... Now, this is where things are kind of... Oops. Going to start kind of like changing between the Lego set and what I have ideas for. Because with the Lego set, it just looks good, like having the roof. I think there is a... Oh, there is actually a little piece, but we're just going to do this. We're going to go like so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, very nice. That just breaks that up instantly. And then if we come over here to each edge and add in a piece, it gives it a nice little, very slight curve. And I think this looks really good. We could also try really quickly. Ah, yeah, I really like that. There we go. So this gives a nice roof defining line between the wall and the red roof. It doesn't just look so abrupt and cut of like color, I guess. We also have a couple of windows in the front. The windows are going to be really hard to do working with the diagonal, but we'll do all the detailing work afterwards. I just wanted to get that little piece of detail in. Now, one other little feature on here is a chimney. So let's figure out how to get a chimney on top. So let's pretend there's a fire pit right here. We'll say that this block would be the chimney going up. So, or the block in front of it, either way, it doesn't matter. So all we're going to go is boom, boom. Very simple, super small, but to give it a bit more of a chimney look, we're also going to just grab our scaffolding. We're going to go up right here a bit. We're going to grab some cobwebs. And we're going to place 1, 2, and we're going to place a block temporarily. The wind, based on our flags over there, is blowing that way. So we're going to put this right here. Break that block. And lovely. Super simple chimney. I think it looks all right. Alrighty. So we've got the base down. Now, as you can probably tell, it's not looking exactly like the Lego set. And we'll do a comparison of the Lego set and my build afterwards. But I kind of had to like really mess with the shape quite a bit. And I'm still not really sure if I even actually like it. But I think it'll work out in the end. Once we get the top on and the windows and a lot of other designs, I think it will really start to come together. Okay, so I'm over at Spawn, and just wanted to stop by and look at Senator Jonah's. He made a really cool looking lighthouse over at his base, but that's not why we're here. I've realized something while making this episode, and that is it's sometimes good to plan things out. With this lighthouse, I really wanted to just like build it, like freehand it in survival and stuff, and it was quickly apparent to me that that was just not working out. Even with having the reference literally sitting next to me on my desk, the lighthouse, Lego lighthouse, I realized it was not working out because Lego lighthouses and Minecraft, they definitely are very different things, and they can look very different if you try and copy it. Right here is a police station that I made, and the police station is actually a as close to as I could get a replica of a Lego police station. And I was wondering, how on earth did I get this one to look so good? What was the difference with this and the current one I'm working on? And I think the big difference is I planned this one in creative. I went into a creative inventory and I picked out each block and I looked at the entrance of the Lego house and I copied it as best as I possibly could. There was little shutters and stuff. I tried to copy those to the best I could, and just did all that. The inside is nothing really. It's not even done, but yeah. I think I had to realize that. And so, with that being said, let's pop back over to the base real quick. Also, actually, before I do, there is a lot of stuff going on at spawn still. More balloons. I don't know if I've had that in a video, but spawn is just growing and growing all the time. I recently just added a huge land bridge right here. So this was just a crevice of nothing. And it looked pretty awful over here, so we made this land bridge over to Montezuma's new big giant mini game. Very cool. But anyways, let's head back over to the base. Alright, so back here at the base, I actually decided to hop off the server and just build the top of this lighthouse, because everything I was doing was just not looking good. I wasn't very happy with it, and I really didn't like this machine right here, how it could keep turning off if I left the area. So I jumped into a creative, planned out the top, and also looked up some different redstone tips and stuff, and ultimately found a much better system for running the light, and also a better design for the whole top. So let's just skip right to getting this whole new top put in. We got to pretty much tear out everything though. Alright, with the whole top now torn off, we can get a fresh start. So we're going to start by adding in the new light. Let's go all the way around like so. And as you can see, it's pulsing around. Very good. We don't need any other extra bits. I think what like freezes it and stops it on Bedrock is by adding other redstone into the mix, but the observers don't have any issues. So then we're just going to do the same thing pretty much right here. Add those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That wasn't 7, that was 8, but there we go. And then we're going to try and place these in without the weird things happening. And there we go. We have a spinning light. Now, we are going to still add, if we can get it, a bit more here. So we're going to go up 2 more. And we're going to just repeat the exact same thing, but facing down this time. So let's hurry and pop those into place. And that is looking much better. It's a little bit big, I will say, and not perfectly even when it goes around, but I think it looks pretty cool, and it's also, more importantly, visible from down here at the moment. Now, a lot of it's going to get actually hidden, but I think it's okay, because as soon as we, are seeing it from other distances and stuff, that's okay if it's 4 tall. Now, as you can see, it's frozen right now, but if we enter in, it starts spinning again. So, luckily this doesn't freeze up. It doesn't stop permanently, so I'm really happy with that. Now, let's get working on the railings. There we go. So, I think this is looking a lot better. Now, this does not follow the Lego plan at all, these little extra details up there, but I feel like they were almost necessary for a Minecraft build. Very simple, though. I think it looks really good. Now, we're going to pop on up here, and in the Lego build, again, a difference we're going to have is we're going to have different colored railing and stuff. In the Lego build, they're just, I don't know, black rails? I'm not really sure exactly even what they are. But we're just going to go like this. And I think this makes a very nice looking rail. And, oh, yeah, we got all 4 sides. Let's top it off with some of these. I think from down below, this really connects them nicely. I tried connecting them with like fence posts, didn't look good. So there we go. That's it. And then we of course need the glass. So 1, 2, 3. There's the glass. Then last but not least, we're just going to add in some fences. And these just give a nice little bit of a edge. It kind of makes it look like the glass is actually holding on to something instead of just being the thing that supports the whole roof that we're going to build. So I think that all looks really nice. Now the last step is to just add the roof, and we finally have the shape of the lighthouse. I think this is already though like looking so much better. It was looking really derpy before, and this just looks a lot nicer. And then we can add all the details. So let's get the roof in. I'm just gonna make it appear. Oh yeah, that is a fine looking lighthouse right there. Yeah, let's get those loaded. Oh, they're moving. Very nice. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Now, it doesn't look anything like the Lego lighthouse. We'll do a comparison, like I said, at the end. But this looks nice. I like it. And we haven't even detailed any of the bottom portion. But this just looks so much better. And I really like the shape of it. Looks... I think I like the height. Yeah, sure. I like the height. I think it looks good. Very nice. I'm happy. So, let's do the last bit of just decorating the whole thing. Give it a bit of life, make it look like somebody lives in here or works in here, whatever it is. So, for starters, we're going to just make these real nice and simple windows. And we're going to put them on all 4 sides, of course. There we go, looking very nice. Let's pop on a bunch of these. All right, now I know most lighthouses don't have a bit of fancy trim going around the center, but we're going to add some real fast. There we go. Lovely, looking very nice. We definitely need to add some wear and tear to the lighthouse. So up here underneath exactly the windows, we'll go grab that in a minute. We're just going to add a bit of diorite coming down, maybe right next to the side of it as well. And we're just going to add this around in various locations just to make it look like there's some parts that are, you know, just chipping off, the paint's wearing down. Yes, looking very nice with that wear and tear. And I think right down here, it really helps separate the lighthouse from the house. But we also have to add a bit more to the house. So let's maybe tear out all this. We're going to grab some blocks here. Let's just throw that right there and only do a 2 tall window. And we're just going to try and experiment here for a minute. So let's go like this, maybe? Yeah, sure. Oh, nope, not like that, though. And then we'll just grab a couple stairs. And... let's do slabs on top. Sure, I think that looks like a nice little window. And on the back side, we're going to have to, or the inside, I should say, we're going to have to finally make this little bit of transition right here. So let's look down. A lovely little archway here installed and an entrance into the actual area. Now, I don't know if I can actually get a entire... very nice. I don't know if we can get an entire, like, staircase going all the way up, but we can at least add in some floors. Let's hop on back down. We need to furnish the entire inside, so let's do that. And there we have it. A lovely interior to complement the beautiful lighthouse. We've got a little sitting area right here. Over here, the lighthouse keeper's kitchen, fit with different herbs. Little desk for whatever, navigation, letters. We've got a little bed that looks nice, a little shelf thing. I wasn't sure what to put on this one shelf, so I just left it blank. And a little storage stuff with a little wine or ale barrel. Gotta be honest, don't know what to do with the top portion. There's not really anything up here. I don't really like how it's just like this void looking up. I don't think that's how they're actually supposed to work. And then up here, we just have the lamp. So, any ideas left in the comments would be greatly appreciated. Also, if I can just think of something, I'll add it in and show it in a episode. So, but heading on out, we have pretty much wrapped up the entire build. We went around, added a few signs here just to add a bit of depth. Added a bit of bars on top to just, you know, make a little bit of a color difference from the house portion to the lighthouse. Added lichen around so that it lights up the area, but also it kind of just looks like the building paint is just chipping off. And lastly, we did this little front area with the door and named it Aurora Point, which is what the Lego set has the lighthouse named as well. So I think that is looking great. We are getting bombarded by mobs, so we should probably go sleep away the night. But I am very happy with this. I think it turned out great. I was actually getting really worried for a while that it wasn't going to turn out too good. But I quite like it. So hopefully you guys do as well. We've got a super messy inventory. But yeah, this thing looks super cool. I think it's time for some nice cinematic shots. And then we'll wrap up our video. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed those shots. I sure did, and I really enjoyed making this build, but we're gonna wrap up this video. But before we do wrap it up, we're over at Montezuma's base, and a couple months ago, he pulled a prank on me, and I never, responded. And so, you know what, I figured instead of responding with other pranks, I'm just going to be the bigger man and end this prank war with Flower of Peace. Hope this prank war can end with this flower. And I'm just going to leave this for him, and I hope that he can understand. And anyways, I hope that you guys... I hope that you guys all have a good rest of the day. And don't forget to go check out Montezuma if you want. His link will be down in the description. And have a wonderful day. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.